What is up, my fellow coronavirus infectees? I am currently sick as fuck and I'm drowning all my sorrows in Dayquil, so if I sound like shit during this podcast, that's why. Welcome back to Getting Baked, the official baked goods podcast. It's been a while. I got really busy the last month and it just took me a while to start making videos again. But here I am, a very special podcast for you all today, and it is about the Migos song Bad and Boujee, and more specifically, the incredible amount of ad libs in that song. And today I will be ranking all the ad libs from the song Bad and Boujee. I was inspired to make this podcast by a couple things. First of all, I've always been a fan of this song ever since it came out, like my junior or senior year of high school. The version of it with the "Can't Touch This" instrumental over the rap lyrics was so funny. And then there's a bunch of memes, of course, about Migos, such as the "We Don't Smoke Weed" meme and the "Do It Look Like I'm Lived All Bad and Bougie" meme, which both of them I will include links to in the description below. But more recently, I watched the James Corden Carpool Karaoke video with Migos, and that was really inspiring to me because that video is probably the most funny 14 minutes of my life I think I'll ever see. So with all that being said, I'm going to jump into the rankings. There are over like 120 ad libs throughout this entire 5-minute song, but I've clustered all the ones that are the same together. So there's only about 56 unique ones. And then, of course, there's certain ones that I just couldn't fucking tell what they were saying because little Uzi Vert doesn't even speak English half the time. So I've just grouped all those together at the beginning. And I'm going to jump through about the first 15 without saying anything about them, just because if I said something about every single ad lib, this video would be like 45 minutes long. So I'm only going to do like the top 35, I think, just because those are the more interesting ones. So with that out of the way, here is all the shit that I could not decipher. And remember that you're listening for the ad libs and not the actual lyrics of the song. So if you need to skip back and then actually listen closely, you can. A lot of times in those, he's just going like way or something in the background. I couldn't figure out exactly what he was saying, or just didn't want to categorize it in its own category. So whatever, fuck that shit. All right, and here we go, starting with the actual words.
Yeah, counting that most drink cool. Nobody. Now she.
And I don't like these because they're either too short and insignificant to matter, or they're just dumb, like saying what and yeah at the same time, or the last one where it's just like, what? 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 So yeah, I don't like these ones.
Clones, yeah, hey. Yeah, come for me. Drop top. Cookie. Cooler.
I cannot for the life of me tell if he's saying cookie, cookin', or cricket.
Cookie, cookie, cookie.
But every lyric source I looked up said cookie. So if you have an opinion one way or another, I'm sorry if it's not mine.
Go, what? Jump at me. Practice. Go. Go. Look, go to street.
That last one. It's like he's in just pure amazement. He's in a song. He's just like, wow.
Look, go to street.
Why the fuck is that in a rap song?
Look, go to street.
So we've gotten to the point where I actually feel that it's worth it to start talking about them individually. And the next one is, huh. Where I had to turn up the volume on the clip so you could hear it. But he's just like, huh. Huh. So yeah, it's pretty mediocre at best. Then we got Migos' favorite cardinal direction, north.
No.
Except it sounds like north. We from the north.
No.
North, like he's channeling his inner Rob Stark. We got whoo, which I guess it's like he took a big sip of something cold and he's like, whoo, whoo, whoo. It's not that hardcore. Got cook it up. The previous line was just like something ratatouille, and he goes cook it up, which I guess is a pretty dope Pixar reference. Then we got smash. It's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna smash. I guess that's a pretty cool thing to yell in the middle of a song, I suppose. I guess for the next ad lib, one of them was like, they took a BuzzFeed quiz and it was like, which Harry Potter character are you? And he goes, Draco. The next one is really good because the line before it is like, when I'm on stage, show me boobies.
When I'm on stage, show me boobies.
And the guy goes, hey, hey, let me see that. And then I'm not sure if this is actually the word he's saying, but it sounds like he's saying team. It's like pretty good quality to have. They're like doing a rap song together. There's three of them. They're all working together, and he goes, team. We're a team. I don't know. Some good team building in there. The next one is pretty iconic. The line is, yeah, that way, to which the ad-lib is, that way. Pretty simple stuff if you ask me. It's just that way. The next ad-lib is a pretty common occurrence in this song, and it is the word yeah.
Big dyke, keep on shooting that rain. Yeah, say yeah, pussy, yeah, waking up.
Pretty easy thing to ad-lib, because someone says something, you agree with it, and you're just like, yeah. Folks, we're starting to get into the more abstract territory of ad-libs as words are being phased out in exchange for sound effects and random strings of vowels. The first ad-lib from this section is do, which is symbolic of Lil Uzi Vert popping a cap in some poor guy's ass. He's just like do. Nice. I wish I could be as cool as Lil Uzi Vert. Luckily, I know how, and it's by loudly exhaling out of my mouth like this. Is a great combination of ad-libs that unfortunately did not happen back to back like that, but happened at a different part of the songs. But respect where respect is needed. Is pretty good ad. Someone says something, it's like pew. You get the mic real close to your face and you're like pew. Pew. It's not as good as the next one, which is when Little Uzi Vert is talking about going to a strip club and giving them nice women so much money that in order to collect it all, they need to use rakes. What a kind and generous man.
Rakes.
And now if we just add a C and take off an E to the rakes, we get racks, which is when they're just talking about how much money they got or something. They're talking about how they attach skis to the top of their cars or something. They're talking about what they hang their towels on while they shower. It's all the same thing. I'm sorry, I farted a little bit. They gotta use racks. And the last one for this section is about dog imitations or something like that. They're threatening their adversaries with a nice hearty growl. Or maybe they're just pretending to be furries. I guess we'll never know. The next ad-lib comes from the title of the song, Bad. Unfortunately, Boujee doesn't get an ad-lib. Poor Boujee. No, Boujee. It's just bad. The next ad-lib comes from Migos' deep respect for women. Bitch. 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 That's just a great ad-lib. Just do a line. Bitch. Similarly, I guess all the ad-libs on this page are pretty good things to yell. You got bitch, and then you got savage. We got savage. We got gang. Magic. I guess the last one, magic, being representation of their favorite basketball team, of course, the Orlando Magic.
Magic.
Even though they're from Atlanta. I guess the Hawks suck, so they root for the Magic.
Magic.
We are heading back into the realm of vowels and lack of dictionary entries again. I guess a lot of these noises would make pretty good sounds in like a Halloween ambient noise type of whatever. First one is drip, which I guess is a way to describe what you're wearing, right? It's like nice drip. I feel like that's a meme or something of some white woman that says nice drip. Whatever. After I finished recording that audio segment, I had to look up what nice drip was from. It's from a video where there's a Sacramento Kings security guard, and as some of the NBA players are walking past her, she says nice drip, and they laugh because it's obviously very funny and unexpected. So I'm not crazy. All right, continue watching the video. The next sound. Ah. Ah. And then It's like they're not even saying words. They could have been having like a stroke. And it's like, nah, he fine. He just ad-libbing. Half of his face starts drooping. Poor Quavo. Then we got At least we get back into some semblance of normalcy with dab. Offset was like, all right, everyone, we're gonna narrate our dance moves now. Everyone, dab. And they all three of them dab at the same time. And we are within our top 10 ad-libs from this song already. Number 10 is, I guess, another cool thing to yell. Cash! Cash! Yeah, we get it. You're rich. You make songs that sell a shit ton of money. Cash! Cash! The next one is, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, that was a fucking lot of haze. Here, we're just going to run that back one more time so you can just appreciate it more. Hey, 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 hey. Which they say a lot throughout this song. I think they say it like 3 times every chorus or something, and there's 5 choruses. But I only got the sound from the chorus once because I didn't want to do that much editing. But there's a lot of haze in this video, and hey probably would have been like number 3 if they used it like 5 times, but they use it probably like over 20 times. So because of its abundance, it loses some of its charm and rarity, but it's still a very powerful ad-lib. Number 8, we got kra, 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 kra. I don't know what exactly that sounds like, but I just know it sounds dope, which is the next ad-lib, number 7. Dope. Dope. I'm not sure if they're using this as an adjective or the noun, because one is legal and one is not. Dope. But power to them, whichever one. And number 6, which isn't technically an ad-lib, which is why it would have been number 1, but it's not. I guess it's technically lines that Lil Uzi Vert has, and this is my favorite line of the song. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's a video of me dancing to that somewhere. I'm not gonna put it in here because I have some dignity left. But yeah, this is my favorite line of the song. Honorable mention for the top 5. And one of my favorite meme videos of this song that I didn't already mention is just those 5 yahs just looped for like 5 minutes. So it sounds a little something like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. You get the idea. And now, finally, it is time for our top 5 ad-libs. Number 5 being... Damn, there is almost nearly no sweeter sound in this earth than a very raspy from Lil Uzi Vert. Damn, if I could just have him whisper in my ear, every Just like every 20 minutes, I think I would die very, very happy. Also, this is different than the huh that was earlier because this is a good huh and that was a bad huh, which is why this is number 5 and that one is not. All right, number 4 is
I raise, look, I'm groove. Try to Rari that bitch got no roof.
skirt is pretty self-explanatory, although I will just say that last one sounded a little painful. All right, number 3 is
Get your clout up.
I love just how perfect the tone, the resonance, and the power behind this is. Get your clout out. Uh. It's just such a perfect ad lib. It's just you're not distracting from the lyrics by adding any unnecessary words. You're just like you're groaning for effect. All right, and that brings us into number 2. Another great ad lib that doesn't distract from the lyrics. You say your homie spits a fire line, and you're just in the background. You're like blah 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 blah. It's like the sound of a really thick turd hitting the toilet water. You're like blah blah blah. I love blah 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 blah. It's like a Frenchman choking on something. Blah blah. Man, fuck the French. All right, and now the number 1 ad lib from this entire song is
Yeah.
For context, this ad lib happens in the climax of the song, right when Lil Uzi Vert finishes his verse, and he finishes it with a yeah, right when I think Offset hits a nice hey, which we already discussed previously. So just those two forces combining,
Yeah.
it's like fucking oxygen and hydrogen, okay? You can't live without this shit.
Yeah.
And that's why it's the number 1 ad lib from Bad and Boujee.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I know this podcast is a little weird because I'm a white guy and I'm talking about rap and I make noises in it. I know I definitely cringed at some points when I was editing this, but as people, we can all appreciate music. And Migos was at their peak performance during this song, and I appreciate them, and I want to spread a little positivity and appreciation throughout my channel. So I'm giving them a big shout out. All the videos that I referenced during this podcast, I'll put a link in the description down below so you can go enjoy them too. I would appreciate it if you hit that like button, you smash that bell icon so you get a notification whenever I make a post, and you say something nice in the comments, except your comment has to be in the form of an ad lib. I don't know, just string a bunch of them together and see if you can make a coherent sentence. I'm going to try to post a episode of Getting Baked every Friday, and I'll probably have another supplementary video. I'm aiming for probably in between Sunday and Tuesday, so hopefully I can make around 2 videos a week, but definitely a podcast every Friday. I'm going to try to get into a more consistent schedule now that it's the first 2 weeks of school are over. I know how much time I have. I know where I can budget everything in. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you kept tuning in. This was a blast to make, but a bitch to edit, so I hope you appreciate it. All right, that's all I got. Peace.